We're about to enter uncharted territory. Huge shout out to the charismatic voice for putting me onto this one. I can't wait to begin this journey. Everybody's talking about this. There's a lot of people sending me this one. This is a Bring Me the Horizon cover by Maphra. So right here, right now, we're going to dive into this for the first time. It's doomed.
My wings and come lock me up. Just pull the plug, yeah, I've had enough. Tear me to pieces, sell me for parts. You're all vampires, so here you can have my heart. You can have my heart. You can have my heart.
Some beautiful tones there. She's got a gravitas to her voice. There's like this smoky soul undertone to it. And I know it's very controlled right now. It's measured. Amazing lyricism, but we'll get to that.
A room of ghosts, no hand of movement, no sign of pulse. Only an echo, just getting boom. They kick the chair, but we up to the room. You can have my heart.
Nice. Skin and bone. I love the way that she shapes her O's and her vowel sounds.
You can have my heart. So come rain on my parade, 'cause I wanna feel it. Come shove me over the edge, 'cause my head is in overdrive. I'm sorry, but it's too late, and it's not worth saving. So come rain on my parade. I think we're doomed.
Woo.
I think we're doomed.
What?
And now there's no way back.
I can understand why I've been sent her. Wow. What a range. You talk about just flipping the switch and going full female rock star, just pushing it with the fry and the screams. But then coming out of that and then going back into those higher notes and then just singing like an angel and then flipping back to the devil underneath. She has no business doing that. Like right here. I think we're doomed. I think we're doomed. Such a cynical outlook of the world and the Armageddon we're marching ourselves to, and yet it's sung so beautifully. Listen to those notes. And then she comes right out of that, no way back. And then she just gives you a little bit more of that grit, of that angst, that passion. Wow, the control on this too. Can we go back and break down lyricism, should we? Let's do it. Let's do it. There's some nice lyrics in this. I love this build too. It just creates that little bit of anxiety underneath. You just hear those just heavy breaths.
Cut off my wings and come lock me up. Just pull the plug, yeah, I've had enough. Tear me to pieces, sell me for parts. You're all vampires, so here you can have my heart.
Cut off my wings. Come lock me up. I think the lyricism does a great job of just expressing this sort of disassociation. And anyone who's gone through, you know, just mental issues or just trying to deal with the craziness of our society nowadays and the polarization that we all experience, I think it's very easy to get disassociated. And I love just that opening statement because you think about vampires tying in with demons, tying in with the undead, tying in with, you know, selling one's soul to be a vampire. And we start off with a little bit of the religious references, cut off my wings, like the wings of an angel, but also like cutting off that innocence and being just plagued and dragged down into the depths by the world around. And for me, that heart goes deeper. It's not just a vampire just eating on our flesh and our heart and just like describing maybe people around as vampires, but also in the sense of like, you can have my heart, like my idealism. You can have that emotion that I bring because I've just been so beaten down. I've been so battered by it all. My wings are clipped. My heart is broken.
You can have my heart. If you a room of ghosts, no hand of movement, no sign of pulse. Only an
I love the slant rhyme of Pulse with Ghost right there, and the way that she holds the vowels to just hit that in. But like room full of ghosts. And then she goes into a line here about echoes.
Ghost, no hand of movement, no sign of pulse. Only an echo, just scanning boom. They kick the
Only an echo. And ghosts are an echo of life, right? And for me, that echo can go even deeper, like the echo chambers that we experience, right? We're kind of the undead now. We're taking away people thinking for themselves. Are we all already dead, going like zombies as we do through this life?
but we up to the room. You can have my heart. You can have my heart.
I love how like there's some heavier percussion and the instrumentation, like there's some dramatic, more cinematic type of buildup, and yet it's kind of understated, it's kind of underscored, and the clarity of her voice and the way it's all mixed, she still sits very nicely over top of it all. It's never too much until right here when it kicks, and then she pushes, but also you hear the guitars, you hear everything else start to push.
Cause I wanna feel it. Come shove me over the edge. Cause my head is in overdrive. I'm sorry, but it's too late. And it's not worth saving. So come rain on my parade. I think we're doomed. I think we're doomed.
Me too. I got lost in the music and apparently so did the camera. Let's keep it running.
You must have made some kind of mistake. I asked for death, but instead I'm awake. The devil told me no room for cheats. I thought I'd sold my soul, but he kept the receipt.
Oh. Her facial expressions too, like really, really good. Really lost in the music and the message.
You can have my heart.
There's pain there behind those eyes.
I wanna feel it. Come shove me over the edge. Cause my head is in overdrive. I'm sorry, but it's too late. And it's not worth saving. So come rain on my parade. I think we're doomed. I think we're doomed. No, there's no way back.
Chills, man.
Cause I wanna feel it. Come show me over the edge. Cause my head is in overdrive. I'm sorry, but it's too late. And it's not worth saving. So come rain on my parade. I think we're doomed. I think we're doomed. And no, there's no way back.
Wow. Oh, I tell you what, man. For me, think about how this is shot. It's not like there's a bunch of cuts. It's not like there's a bunch of different camera angles. It's one angle. It's one angle the whole time. And yet, I didn't want this to end. I was so captivated. That's how into the performance that she is, visually and vocally. It's absolutely captivating. I think it just goes to show her power and her gravitas that she has, that she can just carry such a simple video format like this, and we can just get lost in it. Here's where you get a little bit of a tonal change with the lyrics. Hang on. I asked for death, but instead I'm awake. Right there. That's a key change for me lyric-wise, right? Because you have this disassociation. You have this just acceptance of fate. And then you're not getting what you want. You're even trying to make this deal with the devil, and the devil has no time for cheats because you're still alive, right? So it's almost like you have a new acceptance of, okay, well, I still have my existence. And that's a great bar right there. I thought I sold my soul, but he kept the receipts. Devil always keeps his contracts. And there was no soul sold. So leave a light on, I'm coming home. You know when you leave a light outside on your porch, like just letting someone know if they've had a long travel day, hey, you know, you're welcome at home, like we're waiting for you. Just the concept of leaving a light on. I just wrote a song about this, Leave a Light On, actually, which is funny that this lyric comes into play here. But for me, there's that hope right there. Leave a light on. I'm coming home. And it could still be morbid. It could still be talking about like death and leaving a light on in that sense. But it could also mean the here and now and this sort of lyrical and tonal change right here. It's getting darker. Everything's getting darker. But I'll carry on, right? Those are important words right there for this moment. This is a beautifully written song. All of a sudden, it's like there is that acceptance. There's still that cynicism and that disassociation, but there's also this now will to carry on, this will to persist. And when it rains, it fucking pours. Now, when the trauma comes, when the grief and the anxiety, I think I fucking like it. I've become used to this way of being now. And you know that I'm in love with the mess. And just embracing the mess, embracing the messy, embracing the dirt. I love that. Like for me, I always talk about this. Like it's easy, I always find, to point out the flaws, to talk about the dark, to talk about the bad. But I'm a huge fan of songs, maybe because that's just the inner idealist in me. Maybe that's the sucker in me. Like, I always want to have that message of hope too. I want to have something to strive for still. I want to find a way to take all that dark and all that negative in those clouds and to turn it on its head and to find it from a new perspective and a new angle. And this embracing the mess, it's a beautiful message for me.
Cause I wanna feel it. Come shove me over the edge. Cause my head is in overdrive. I'm sorry, but it's too late. And it's now or saving. So come rain on my parade.
Wow.
I think we're doomed. I think we're doomed. Now there's no way back.
So much given, and yet she makes it look so effortless too.
My head is in overdrive. I'm
And for me, even though the lyrics repeat this time around, for me, there's a new perspective and a new outlook on that same lyricism. It's still a cry out. It's still a cry out against what is being seen and what's going on in the world. But there's also still that persistence by the writer, by the singer. Man, what a song. Shout out to Bring Me the Horizon, and obviously shout out to the cover. Maphra, I can see what all the hype is about. It's well deserved. You're Knox certified. Hope you guys like today's video. Listen, if you're here at the end, obviously enjoy the content. Do me a huge favor, support the channel directly. Subscribe, notifications on. It all helps. It all goes a long way. Also, I'm going on tour. If you want to come see me live, you want to come say hello, you want to come take pictures, you want a night of amazing independent music, come check me out. I'll put all links down there. I just announced my UK tour. More dates, more venues to come. Again, all links will be down there. All right, everybody, stay safe, stay positive. Take care of this, take care of this. You know, I'll catch you again.